Revelation 4440. From the 22nd of September 1948. Purpose of Divine Revelations. The eternal deity reveals itself to you humans in its infinite love and mercy. These revelations are of such great importance that you servants of God on earth should use all your strength to spread them. They are a sign of God's constant concern for his creatures, but they are also an unbroken chain of suggestions to help people find themselves and enter into the divine will. The divine revelations encompass knowledge which reaches into all areas and which is so extensive because the understanding for everything is to be awakened in the human being so that no gap of knowledge can raise doubts into the pure truth. For it is God's will that people should live in truth in order to learn to recognize and love their Father and Creator of eternity and to submit to Him of their own free will so that the original relationship between Him and His living creations, which signifies unlimited beatitude for the latter, will be re-established. The human being also always has the ability to recognize divine revelations as such. However, this always presupposes his will, and the will should be stimulated by conveying these revelations to people in a way which appears supernatural and which should make them think. Their attention must be drawn to it and thus to the spiritual as a whole, because at the time of his earthly change the human being allows himself to be captivated by matter and spiritual territory is avoided by him due to ignorance and often wrong attitude towards God. However, interest can be awakened through instructions and teachings and thus also the announcement of God's visible activity through a human being, which, however, is intended for all people and has significance for all people. They must be made aware of the connection between God and human beings so that they will enter into the right relationship with Him of their own accord and now be able to recognize both God's working and the teachings imparted to them and, through the knowledge of His will, shape themselves in such a way as is necessary to re-establish the original relationship. To be true children of the Father with light and strength and thereby wise and powerful beings themselves who can create and shape according to their own will, which is then also the will of God. Amen.